Hey everyone, I thought I'd start off today's video with a little bit of an inside look at the analytics side of YouTube. And as you can see here, each one of these days represents how many views that I get in a day. And it has to be said that these are very, very modest numbers. My other channels, I'm used to seeing thousands every day. But this channel, it's pretty low key. I've got, you can see on the right hand side over here, 34 subscribers, about 89 views of the last 24 hours. Really super low key numbers, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'm having a lot of fun making content. We're up to 34 subscribers, which is great. Now we are ready for a 3-minute game and 2-second increment into the fray. Let's get this party started. Into the fray. Playing with the black pieces, we're playing Dennis 1981. Dennis 1981 was born exactly 10 years before me because I was born in 91, presuming. I'm going to Smith Morra Gambit. I played this the other day. And I had I think I ended up losing, but I had a really good position. Now, I think one of the things I allowed, if I recall last time, is I allowed this move. And I think I realized that it wasn't that big of a deal. So, but maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to play. Actually, that was the worst move I could have played. I don't know why I played f6. This just allows. It's just bizarre. Bizarre. Okay. Can play this. There's no check. And even if there was, I could always just jump in with the knight. I just blundered like massively because I allowed e5. Now it doesn't matter too much because I can forge forward. There aren't any checks or any tactics. And kind of doing okay. But still, my opponents played e5. Like, how am I going to ever play d5? It's just upsetting. So the question here is, how much do I value my dark squared bishop against... Do I want to give up the bishop pair? This feels pretty clumsy. Maybe it's not so bad. I can just move here. And this is a fine square for my dark square bishop. I also now can play d5. If he takes en passant, I can take with the queen. And I'm kind of okay. Take with the queen. Should be fine. Queen. Rook moves. Probably okay. Although I just blundered, I think. I just blundered. Nope. It is a blunder, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, he could have played check and then forked my bishop and my king, but then after I block, say, with a bishop or with my queen, then I would be able to capture back over here, but I would lose a pawn. So, fully expecting rook to d1 in this position. And my opponent, even though he's down a pawn, has pretty good compensation. I'm lacking in development somewhat. And I'm really desperate to try and castle as soon as possible. I think also there's probably some merit to just retreating my queen to e7. And then also saying this is kind of a long-term weakness. Possibly for my opponent. I just need to be careful here. Nah, it's fine. It should be okay. Well, I feel like there might be some tactics in the air. Well, that's one. Oh, I have to play f6. And as Ben Feingold would say, never play f6. Here I kind of hold on a little bit. But now casting is just like horrible. Ah, sigh. It's just so bad. I want to prevent this move. Because my pawn is no longer defending the square. Can't even play bishop to d7. In a little bit of trouble here. It's got to be said. I can't even push this pawn forward, I don't think. Because takes. No, I can. I think I can. It's probably not super smart, but I'm defending the square 3 times, and the last, it's only being attacked twice. I'm only defending it twice, actually, because this pawn doesn't count as one of the defenders. He just needs to attack this pawn a 3rd time. But I think maybe I can actually just move in with... Okay. No, this isn't a move. Takes. No, he can't take. Oh, it is looking dodgy. Let's just attack his queen. Yeah. I might need to give back the pawn. Takes, queen takes. And at least I have king safety. And then the material's equal. And actually I have tempo on his queen, so maybe this is fun. Maybe this is... This is ambitious. If the bishop takes, I can finally take back. If he takes with the king, I'm going to move over here and then take. I wonder if there's some tactics here. Takes, rook takes, king takes. Do I have a fork? Check. No, I can't do that because the queen. The queen. David, careful, bro. Careful, bro. Oh, no, there is something here. Takes. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it, because why not? I'm surprised that he doesn't take my bishop first. So sacrifice the exchange. And I just take back. This is a pretty serious threat. Bishop to d5, queen to e4, and then just lining up mating threats. I've got a bunch of ways of putting pressure on my opponent. And this light square bishop is kind of a beast right now, which is nice. Threatening mate, and also attacking the rook. And we can just do it the old-fashioned way. Hey! Alright, we get a win over someone over 2,000 for the first time in a while. Let's take a look at this game. It was a little bit of a mess. Didn't play particularly well. I don't think either of us played very well. Okay, I played 82% and my opponent played 68.5%. I really felt out of the opening I didn't really gain much. Yeah, I think for those of you watching, the Smith-Morra Gambit is a totally reasonable opening if you're playing a game of Blitz, but I completely have dropped it. Anything over like 10-minute games or standard games, you should probably never play this in a classical game, because a lot of people have done work, and I usually would know what I'm doing, but for some reason I had a brain fart, and I would never ever play this move in a game, and I have no idea why I did it. And I also spent a lot of time thinking about it. So that was a huge blunder, but I kind of managed to save it somewhat. So this is no good. This is really interesting. So what are you supposed to do here? Wow. There's another move. Queen takes b4. Oh, you're just supposed to take my bishop. And now I retreat with my knight back to e4. But now you have bishop takes e6, revealing a discovery attack on my knight. Okay. So you can see these kind of weird tactics emerge. Have to be pretty precise. Okay, this was fine. F6 was my only way really to try and get something happening here. Castles I felt okay with all of these moves. This was kind of a fun looking move. F takes, rook takes F2 is brilliancy. And yeah, I immediately knew that taking with a king was not the right move. What you're supposed to do here is just capture my bishop. And then I'll take takes, and then I take, and now material is equal. I have still got a pawn advantage, and your king is exposed. So black has an edge here, but it's not really massive. Yeah, but the way he played it was pretty disastrous. And then this is kind of like a, hey, we got 2 brilliancies in this game. But this is also like basically like someone who's like 800 and plays blitz will be able to find this. I thought like there's 2 cool ways you can play with a rook. The rook's pretty cool too. But I think the queen makes it look particularly, the queen is a brilliancy because you're sacrificing more material to deliver mate. But they're both equally forcing, so yeah. Okay, I'm pretty proud of that one. That was a fun game. But yeah, ultimately it's actually just a blunder that my opponent made by capturing immediately with the king, which he shouldn't have done. So yeah, then the rest was pretty straightforward. Awesome. Okay, I'm happy with that one. 60 games, that was the 60th game played, and we've got 35 wins. I'm really expecting at now, getting to this ELO, I'm on 1966, are really approaching a level of play that's going to be very difficult to break through. So I'm hoping that I can keep the upswing happening. And yeah, see you again tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching.